Hello everyone, I hope you're doing fine and that this video gets you in a very well mood and because I'm going to tell you some things today, okay? I hope you're doing fine, that everything's going fine in your life and well, that at the end you're enjoying, right? Which is the most important part, I would say. Um, today's video is actually about again what I've done today and what I will be doing tomorrow probably. I'm going to try to keep that like in mind to have like a certain level of what I'm going to be doing next day. Um, so I'm gonna be planning what I'm going to go, what I'm going to be doing ahead. Okay. So today I woke up. I did some exercise. Today I jumped 200 times and 200 times plus. No, I didn't count like how many more I did, but it was around 200 and 200 jumps, something like that. I haven't done any kind of push-ups today. I wanted to do them like some minutes ago, but I had a homework that I had to do from the university, so I couldn't do it, and that's why I didn't do them or haven't done them yet. Probably I could do them like some minutes, but I haven't done them yet, and I will not count them as done yet because I haven't done them. Um, After that, I well, I have been studying. I have been thinking about what I'm going to be doing as my main strategy to work on my own academy. I planned some lessons, the first lesson, the second lesson. Well, like the first module I have already planned it, and that's what I'm going to be covering so far. That's the idea so far. So yes, that's a really interesting part that I've advanced. So I have that done yet, done there, sorry. um Additionally to that, I I think I finished also the. Yes, I watched a movie. I had to watch a movie called Rider, Riders, the Freedom Riders, or the Riders of Freedom, if I'm mistaken in English. In Spanish, it's called Escritores de la Libertad. It's an educational movie. As you know, as I have already explained before, I'm studying English teaching, so some of the things that I have to do are related to that thing. Watching movies, analyzing them, doing essays about it, reactions, and things like that. Okay. So for this one, I did a short reaction. It was about a page and a half, if I'm not mistaken. And well, basically, the movie has some interesting things. Has some important points that I would like to mention today. First point, well, usually we tend to say that um, we live in a fair society, which is not the case. I guess the movie was about the gangs and the hood and how black people used to, or Afro American people used to fight against Hispanic people and those things in the United States, and that actually generated this kind of environment in which students were not um, willing to learn the way they should have been willing to learn. So Jesus Christ, I just connected the lamp and it went really high, I guess. Okay. So, yes, as a matter of fact, I think it's really important to take into consideration the environment in which students are involved because if we don't take into consideration that environment, that means that we're not doing anything as teachers and we're not doing anything as educators for them. Basically, because, for example, let's take into consideration the people that are going to be watching this, or I don't know, from the United States, for example. If you're from United States and you're thinking that you want to learn Spanish, for example, you want to learn I don't know, Chinese, something like that, and you go and you study Chinese, you study that. Well, there's a point. There's going to be a point in which you're going to say, well, this is going to work because I need it for this, and that, right? And that's how everything works in life, basically. And I'm not saying it's something wrong to think that way, but there's a lot of people that will think this the following: if my native language is English, because that's the native language in America, right, in the United States, why should I learn, for example, Spanish if I can live just by learning English? That's a fair conclusion. That's a fair thing to think. Um, which is not the best. It's not the best because if you want some opportunities, if you want to move, I don't know, to travel around the world and things like those, you will need another language. But as the main start, it's a fair thought. So we as language teacher, we need to accomplish that. We need to make our students feel value in which we're teaching. Because if we don't teach them that, we're fucked basically. And as I said, I was saying yesterday, I think this thing has a lot of things to be related to the way in which we perceive society. Okay, for example, I was telling you yesterday that according to Luke Belmar, if I'm not mistaken, that's the name. He was mentioning that, well, uh, you know, usually we tend to assimilate success to specific things, in which one of those things is money, or we tend to say that success is money. If you have money, you're successful, which is not the case. He was specifying that, well, for him, success has four different things, and I will repeat that until the day I die, probably. And, well, first thing, health. Second thing, wealth, which is money. Third thing, happiness. Fourth thing, relations. So, as a matter of fact, I would say that it is true, right? And we need, as me as a teacher, which knows the system and the one that wants to try to go out of that system and try to make people understand that that system is not the only way in which they can make money, in which they can live on. I I want to tell them, I want to tell the future Jeff probably, and if you watch this, I'm really proud of what you're going to be doing and what you want. Right now, I'm happy with what I want. I'm not successful at all, not yet. I have some things related to success, but I'm not successful yet. I'm missing, I think, three main components, sorry, of this formula. I'm missing physical health, I'm missing wealth, and I'm missing um happiness, I would say. I'm happy with I've been doing, and I'm happy with my decision so far. I'm not happy with my life right now. I know that I can do better, and I will push myself further and further every single time I can. So yes, that would be my reflection for today. That's day number 3, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to still be doing this. I want to start actually a podcast, but it's only like me talking different things about things that I think are important to mention, things that I consider as part of a really important matter in Costa Rica, for example, or around the world. And I want to share that. I want to become good at that, and I want to move forward from that point, right? So yes, that's like my reflection number 3. I hope this finds well someone, and if you're not found well, hopefully you can get better. Okay, so every single time we think we're bad or that we're not feeling good, there is something that we can do that can help us feel better. Except, there are exceptions and everything. You have a really chronic illness or something like that. But as me, for example, I'm starting to change, and hopefully everyone can. So I'm going to record all this process and let you know if it works or not, so you can have like my testimony. So that's all for today. Thank you very much, and bye bye.